Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Uh, Hanging in there. Ready to go to bed. I don't think I've ever met you before. I'm Matt.
I'm Melanie. Nice to meet you, Matt.
Nice to meet you as well. Stop being stupid. Yes. There we go. Alright. Let's see if Nick shows up. Ben won't be joining us, sadly.
Oh no.
He is interviewing and has to fly up to Boston tonight.
Okay.
So if Nick shows up, then it'll be a great cast. If not, then it's going to be a lot of you talking and me asking questions, or we can postpone it out till everyone's around.
Either way works.
I'm not. It's only 5:57. I'm not going to count Nick out yet, but we'll see what happens. I totally missed about accessibility. In the chat, I threw a link to a Google Doc. That's how you spell it. Any kind of topics that you definitely want to bring up, feel free to add those. Y'all are the experts, not me, so I'll let y'all kind of dictate the flow and all that kind of stuff. If there's anything like conferences coming up or any kind of new things with accessibility, if that's a thing, I don't know.
Yeah, there is actually.
Cool. Nickelodeon. I don't even what state is he in right now. So I think Nick told me that you both know each other.
I think we do. I mean, we follow each other. I always forget who I've met from Twitter and who I haven't met yet because I interact with people on Twitter enough that it feels like I know them, even if I don't actually know them. So sometimes I forget.
No, that's definitely a thing. Yeah. Like Twitter makes conferences so much easier because I'm like, oh, I kind of already know you. But then at the same time, I follow so many people, I'm like, I have no idea if I actually know who you are or if you're just a person on Twitter. Come on, Nick. Where are you, buddy? So how long have you been doing accessibility stuff?
My word. Probably full-time since 2013 or so.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't even think I was programming back then.
Oh, I've been programming. Well, I wrote my first bit of code in 1997.
I don't think you want to know what I was doing in 1997.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
This is a great question for the actual episode, but just because I'm curious, has the accessibility aspect of web development changed a great deal since 2013, or is it kind of been here's a standard and there's just now been a bigger push to get people to get on board?
I think it's the same push, but the JavaScript community has slowed up a little bit, enough to care about it, and I think it's also partly due to legislation. People are finally getting sued for this.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's driving some of the change.
Is there I've heard about some of the lawsuits, but I don't know. Has there been a big company
Bank of America is probably the most prominent one.
Yeah.
Target as well.
Mhm.
Those are the two big ones.
Huh. I mean, Bank of America is terrible, so it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I didn't know Target would do that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Nick.
I totally don't mind rescheduling.
It's gonna be like whatever is easiest for you. I mean, we're the hosts. We're the idiots who signed up to do this, so we'll do it whenever it's easiest for y'all. Obviously, we'll give him a couple of minutes to show up. It's only 6:02 here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Last time I checked, he was in an RV somewhere.
Yeah, he does that.
Last I heard, he was in like Albuquerque, and he had like RV trouble. But I think he got it fixed. I have no idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have no idea if like he's still down there or like if he's on the move again. I don't know. So where do you work at?
I work for LinkedIn.
Oh, cool. How do you like that?
I mean, same shit, different day.
Feel that.
Yeah.
Feel that on a spiritual level.
Yeah. It's about, yes. I mean, when you first start working for any company, you're like new and filled with hope and, oh, it's going to be amazing. And turns out people are just people everywhere. So the same problems you had at the last place, maybe you have different problems, but you still have problems. So.
Right.
Yeah.
How long have you been there?
Just over a year. So I survived my first year. Yay.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thanks. What about you? What do you do?
I work remotely for a company in Texas called Primitive Social. They're partly an agency, but they also help manage a SaaS app for like a apartment management company. So I work full time on the SaaS application as a backend developer.
That's cool.
It's pretty weird. I won't lie. Like I got laid off of my job back at the end of July. And that job was like we were super into Slack, like everything was in Slack, like at least like 30 different channels were always active at some different time. And then I come to this new company and they put me in Slack like a week early and I was just like, no one's talking. Like is this normal? I don't know.
Yeah.
But they care about like mental health and like all that stuff. And so it was really it's been refreshing.
Oh, that's good.
All right, 6:05. I don't think Nick's coming. It's your preference. If you want to reschedule, we absolutely can do that, or totally up to you.
Let's reschedule because I wasn't prepared to be the star of the show.
Okay.
And I totally am willing to do that, but it takes a little bit more prep work.
Yep, sounds good. I will go ahead and get another doodle out. We'll figure it out and we'll go from there.
Sounds great.
Awesome, cool. Well, it's nice talking to you for 10 minutes.
Take care.
Right. Well, good night.
Bye.